How can an upcycled chandelier cast stunning shadows? Imagine a space where light dances across walls in intricate patterns, turning your room into a living piece of art. That's what an upcycled chandelier can do. When you use recycled materials to create or upgrade a chandelier, you open the door to amazing shadow effects. These effects come from how the materials interact with light, making your decor truly one of a kind. Shadows are formed when objects block light. In an upcycled chandelier, the shapes and textures of the reused parts are what create those beautiful patterns. For example, glass bottles or vintage chandelier crystals bend and scatter light, producing shimmering, complex shadows on your walls and ceiling. Metal pieces with cutouts or perforations cast detailed silhouettes that add depth and interest. The transparency of glass or acrylic allows light to pass through in different ways, creating a variety of shadow effects. Polished glass or drilled holes can sharpen or soften the shadows, depending on how they are finished. Arranging the recycled parts at different heights and angles from the light source helps create layered shadows that look like a mini light show. Using semi-transparent materials softens the shadows, giving a gentle glow while solid or textured pieces produce bold, striking contrasts. For example, attaching mason jars or wine bottles around a frame with string lights inside makes a rustic chandelier that casts warm, diffused shadows. Adding vintage crystals or glass pieces enhances the sparkle and complexity of the light patterns. When designing an upcycled chandelier, think about how the materials will interact with the light. Polishing, drilling, or adding small details can make a big difference. For instance, drilling tiny holes in recycled glass increases the amount of light passing through, creating sharper shadows. Incorporating different textures and transparency levels allows you to control the shadow effects. Using recycled materials like bicycle parts, old glassware, or even metal scraps can be a fun way to experiment. You can create a chandelier that not only saves waste but also becomes a focal point in your home. The key is to play with the placement and finishing of each piece to get the most captivating shadows. In the end, an upcycled chandelier's shadow magic comes from how the shapes, textures, and transparency of the recycled parts work with the light. Thoughtful arrangement and finishing can turn simple recycled items into a stunning lighting feature that casts mesmerizing shadows, making your space both eco-friendly and visually exciting.